What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna get to max level the fastest way we can using Monkey D. Luffy. So I'm gonna get from level 1 to level 2550. Okay, so first we need to get the rubber fruit. So let's go ahead and get that. And then now that we've gotten the rubber fruit, first I'm gonna go ahead and get some game passes, so you know we can do this a lot faster. 2 times mastery and fast boats, 2 times drop. That last one we probably won't need that too much.
Anyways, the real challenge is I'll be doing this on mobile. Okay, that looks pretty neat. This is the part where we go ahead and slaughter some bandits.
The best part about using this fruit is the knockbacks, and plus it has M1, so we don't really have to wait on a lot of cooldown time.
Now we're on to the next island. Let's go.
Hello, monkeys.
Okay, now it's time for the monkey quest, and we're only at 12 mastery levels for our devil fruit. Monkey quest complete. It's time we move on to the gorillas. And we should be getting our first move anytime soon. There we go. Right in time for the next island. Okay, so now we're at the pirate village, which is also where we'll find our next boss. And by the time I left the pirate village, I was already at level 61. And I was using 2 times EXP, so I was gaining levels like crazy. And we made a pretty good call on the 2 times mastery game pass because we were gaining a lot of mastery. And at level 200, we have already unlocked 4 skills for our devil fruit. Now we're at the Coliseum, and with all these new moves, it just made grinding a lot easier. Now at level 300, we're on to the next island, which is the Magma Village. Here we can purchase some new abilities like Eardrum, Aura, and Flash Depth. So now we have eardrums, which would get us to higher locations way easier. And we also have Hockey, which is real useful against Logia users, and it boosts our damage significantly.
Now we're up against some military soldiers.
And then on to the military spies. And then at level 344, I finally unlocked my transformation move.
And this is an amazing upgrade because now I'm doing way more damage.
And up next after leaving the Magma Village was Fishman Island. And I gotta say, since unlocking all 5 moves for our fruit, it's been pretty smooth sail. And remember, we're trying to do this the fastest way we can, so I basically live on 2 times EXP. And after hours and hours of grinding, I finally decided that I needed observation hockey. And now that we've gotten observation hockey, let's go back to more punching and kicking. And finally, we arrived at the final island in First Sea. And the more I play, the more I realize that punching and kicking just could never be the fastest way to get to max level. And I was getting bored anyways, so I just went to bed. And the next morning I woke up, I had a crazy idea. What if I was to give Luffy a sword? Now hear me out. Remember that one scene from Thriller Bark when Luffy was possessed by a shadow and then he could use a sword? Let me show you. All I have to do is become that Luffy. And now we need a sword, and the best swords in the game are mythical swords. So let's go ahead and get the Dark Blade. There we go. Now let's see if this helps us go any faster. Whoa, look at that damage. And with the help of Observation Hockey and Dark Blade, I was able to reach level 700 way faster than I thought. I defeated the Ice Admiral and finally arrived in 2nd Sea. Now we have 1 more sea to go. And from here on out, it was mostly just slicing and dicing. Forward to level 1000, we were at 388 mastery on our sword. And then forward to 1100, this is what our stat looks like. Before I knew it, we were already on the last island in Second Sea. Swordsman Luffy's really killing it right now. And the moment we've all been waiting for, level 1500. Now we get to witness the Rip Intra battle before we go to Third Sea. Why'd you have to do him like that? Talk to Mr. Captain at Green Zone. Okay, here we go, guys. It's about to happen. We're finally about to enter Third Sea. There we go. Would you look at that? Home sweet home, baby. Finally, Third Sea. Look at that water. Okay, I think it's time we get grinding. Let's put on the warrior helmet I got from the Colosseum quest. Now let's see how much damage my sword does. Ooh, 2,890. That's not half bad, and I haven't even fully mastered my sword yet. And by the time I was over level 1600, I have already fully mastered my sword. And it was doing crazy amount of damage. And that's when I noticed I had this challenge in the bag. There was no NPC that could stand in my way. I was sliding through this game like a knife through butter. Forward to level 2000, this is what my stat looks like. And we only have 550 more levels to go. At level 2100, I was finally able to put some stat points in my fruit, so I could start using my fruit as well as my sword. Anyways, we defeated the Cake King, and after that we kept grinding and grinding and grinding until finally I was at level 2400. And at this point the rubber fruit was doing some crazy damage as well as the dark blade. So at this point, this game will be over in a jiffy. Level 2501, just a few more levels and we'll be there. Almost there, just one more NPC and boom, there we go. Finally, guys, we are at maxed level. And this means we've finally completed our quest, and that should mark the end of this video. But before we go, let's head back to our closet for our final look. That's more like it. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, we'll be beating Blox Fruits using the T-Rex fruit. So we will be beating all the main quest bosses, but we have to make sure that our stat is always equivalent to the bosses. The Gorilla King is level 25, so we have to make sure our melee, defense, and Blox Fruits are at the same level. Okay, now we can fight the Gorilla King. Let's see what we got. Our first move, the tail swipe. Alright. This M1 looks exactly like the Kitsune, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we defeated our first boss and we got 10 masteries. It's time to go to the next boss. Bobby, which is a level 55 boss. So now we have to upgrade our stats. Ooh, I'm getting jumped by one of his subordinates. Hey pirate, don't you see me getting ready to turn your boss into dinosaur food? Okay, back to defeating Bobby, level 55. try to steal my kill. And that would be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. In this video, we'll be giving away 3 permanent flame fruits to see what kind of mythicals we can get. And also, that's why I chose to wear my Slick Ace outfit today. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get back to the video. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythicals. Okay, looks like we got our first offer. Let's see what he got. Throw in our flame fruit. Let's see what he offers. Control, not a bad start. Gravity. Alright, let's see what he got. Pain. Come on, bro. Not the pain and the gravity. No, not the spider either. 3 mythicals, bro. Now he's just added a bunch of random stuff. No have. Okay, 2 good mythicals. Sorry, my friend, but I'm gonna have to jump. Okay, let's try again in another server. Trade in Perm Flame for 2 mythical fruit. Oh, here comes one guy jumping around. Oh, and now there's 2. This should be good. Alright, let's take a seat. Oh, here comes one person. Let's put it in this flame and see what they have to offer. Control, Venom. Ooh, this is a way better trade than the last one. Let's take it. We are now down 1 Perm Flame, but we did get 1 Control and 1 Venom. Now let's see what these other guys have to offer. And this time we're going for 3 mythicals, because I think that last trade was too easy. I'm not even sure if it's a W or if I got scammed. Alright, let's drop the Perm Flame and see what this guy has. Magma? Come on, bro. That's not even a mythical. Okay, here comes another guy. Let's see what this guy has. Come on, gotta be something good. Let's go. Spider, bro. 3 mythicals. Bro gave me 1 spider, 1 love, 2 quakes, and he's already ready. Let's try this Perm Rocket. Oh. And he jumped. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythical. Let's see if any of these guys are interested. This guy seems down. Let's see what he has. Oh no, he already has Perm Flame. Alright, let's see if we could find somebody else. I think we've been here long enough. We might as well server hop. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythicals. Okay, we've got our next offer. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, this might be it, guys. I can feel it in my left eye. Oh, Spirit. Venom. What else? What else? Rumble. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Alright, I think he's trolling. Then he removes all of them. My boy, what are you doing? Leopard, Dragon, Spirit. He is definitely trolling. Let's see if I have anything I could add to this. Dart Blade. Oh, bro is looking for Dart Blade. I am so sorry, fam, but I cannot help you with that one. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythicals. Bro, nobody wants Perm Flame. Let's see what this guy's up to. Maybe I could get something from him. Perm Flame. He wants it for free. And after failing way too much times, I finally decided it was time to go to 3rd C. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythical. Okay guys, let's see if we have any better luck in 3rd C. Alright, so we've got our first trade in 3rd C. Okay, so let's throw in our Perm Flame and let's see what this guy has to offer. Let's see if 3rd C has more luck. Oh, okay, so far so good. We got a shadow, we got a Venom. Oh, we got another shadow. Okay, let's accept. Let's see if he jumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go guys. So we have finally completed our 2nd trade. So now we're down 1 permanent flame, but we have gained 1 venom and 2 shadows. So unfortunately we now only have 1 permanent flame left to trade. Trade in Perm Flame for 3 mythical. Okay, let's see if this trade is as good as the last one. Control, Spirit, Gravity. I'm not looking for gravity right now, bro. I'm looking for 3 good mythicals. This is my last fruit here. Okay, I meant to say switch gravity, not swipe gravity. And then my little brother saw me trading and he said he had an offer, so let's see what he got. And he's finally here. Alright, let's put in our flame, venom. Nah, you must be trolling, bro. Mammoth. Okay, one more. Control. Okay, let's go. No way, bro. Gravity? No way, bro. I think he's trolling. Come on, 2, 1. Let's go. We have finally completed our final trade, boys. So it is time we go to our list and see what kind of fruits we gain. So that brings us down to 0 permanent flames, but we did gain 1 control, 1 more venom, 1 mammoth, and 1 gravity. So now we have 2 controls, 3 venoms, 2 shadows, 1 mammoth, and 1 gravity, which we traded for 3 permanent flame fruits. So you guys please tell me in the comments if this was an L or if I actually took a W. I don't even I think I got scammed. In this video, I'll be trading 3 permanent devil fruits, including permanent Buddha, permanent ice, and permanent flame. Now I only have 2 goals for this video, to get 6 mythical devil fruits, and 2, one of those fruits must be a dragon or kitsune. Alright guys, it looks like we got our first trade. Let's get rid of the ice and flame though, cause you know we gotta save the best for last. Alright bro, got Buddha, quake, spider, gravity. No bro, I ain't feeling that one. Alright, let's see what the next guy got. Alright, let's see. Permanent flame. Alright bro, let's see what you got. Come on. I am poor. That is a bad start, bro. I'm gonna have to jump. Alright, anyone got a good offer for permanent flame? Alright, Portal. Alright, this server ain't working. Let's switch servers. Alright, hopefully we have some better luck in this server. Alright, let's see what the first guy has. Ghost. Love. Come on, bro. So far, I have not gotten any good offers for permanent. Oh, this is it right here. This a fruit just spawned. This is when I finally find Kitsune. It's just ice. All right, let's just get back to trading. Come on, bro. This is permanent flame. Come on, give me something good. Gravity. And he accepted? Nah, bro is wild. Bro really thought he was getting permanent flame for gravity. All right, next server. Why am I having such bad luck finding a good trade for permanent flame? I believe this is the guy. All right, permanent flame. T-Rex. All right, this is looking good so far. He removed the T-Rex, but he added 2 Buddha. T-Rex and Buddha. Buddha and Mammoth. Nah, I want that T-Rex, bro. T-Rex, Buddha. Alright, let's see what he does. Flame is Logia with flight. Buddha, Shadow. Nah, bro, he's beating real hard with this one. And then he even added 2 flames. T-Rex, Shadow. Come on, bro. Shadow, Buddha. Let's see what he gonna do. Buddha, Mammoth. Alright, guess what? Mammoth and Shadow. Let's see what he does now. Mammoth and Shadow. I'm giving him a good offer here. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Alright, Mammoth and Shadow. You accept? Alright, 10, 9. Let's see. I don't know if I'm taking an L, but I think I'm taking it. Best offer I've been given so far. Alright, so trade 1 has been completed and it is looking really good. We have Mammoth and Shadow. That means we have 2 out of the 6 mythical devil fruits. We've moved on to trading permanent ice, and now we are needing 4 more mythical fruits, and we are still needing 1 dragon or kitsune. Let's see what we can get here. Alright, let's drop our permanent ice, permanent spin, love. Nah, man, this is not gonna work, bro. I'm gonna have to jump. Spider, what is this man doing? Pain. Alright, goodbye, bro. Alright, let's see. Alright, what do you have, my friend? Permanent ice. Buddha. Rumble. Sound. Shadow, just 1 mythical, bro. Come on, guys. Do better than that. I can't win more mythic. I need to win this challenge. I can't take less than 2 or 3 mythics. This is all I have. Sorry, my friend. I am looking for way more. Alright, next trade. Let's see what you got, my friend. Alright, throw in my ice. Let's see what this guy does. Spider. Sound. Alright, next offer. Ice. Control. Spider. Bro, remove the control. What is this man doing? Nah, this is not gonna work. You can't get perm ice for spider. Then you remove the spider and added light. That doesn't even make no sense. Alright, let's see. Next trade. Alright, let's see. Permanent ice. control, spirit, control, shadow. Sold. I'm taking these. Alright, so 4 mythics. That means I already got all 6 devil fruits. Now all I need is 1 dragon or 1 kitsune. Alright, second trade completed. So now we should have 1 mammoth, 2 shadows, 1 spirit, 2 controls. That being said, all my other perms are gone and it is time we get to the big boy trade. Nah, I didn't mean it like that. That came out wrong. Trade in perm Buddha, leopard, spirit, venom, doe. That is a good offer, but I still do need kitsune or dragon. Sorry, Walla. I take it that means he doesn't have any of the 2. But I have to do this. I only have 1 challenge left. Alright, permanent Buddha, leopard, portal, spider. Actually, I think for this last trade, I might need to head on to 3rd sea. Maybe I could get some better trades. I don't think it should be too hard getting dragon or kitsune. I mean, perm Buddha is one of the most high valued legendaries. Alright, trade in perm Buddha. Let's see what we can get. Alright,
A few moments later.
It's been like way too long and I still haven't seen anyone. I think I might need a new server, guys. Alright, we joined a new server. Let's see if this is the one, guys. Alright, trade in perm Buddha. Alright, we've got our first offer. Perm Buddha. Alright, T-Rex. What else does this guy? Love. Nah. Alright, next trade. Let's see, bro. Alright, let's see what you got, bro. Perm Buddha. Sound. Nah. Alright, we started with doe. Control. Come on, bro. Portal. Buddha. Nah, bro. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. Next server. Let's see. Trade in perm Buddha. I'm trying to get one of those lucky deals where I just put my perm Buddha and then someone just throw in a bunch of dragons or something. Alright, this server is definitely empty. Let's try another server. I still couldn't get any luck in the other server. I ended up to get another one and then finally trade in perm Buddha. Alright, here goes. Alright, let's see who got the next deal. Alright, and this guy showed up and then I was about to tell him that I need dragon or kitsune and I realized he already added dragon. And not only that, leopard, doe, and T-Rex, bro. This is the best offer I've been given so far. I think I'm gonna take it. But wait, first I'm gonna ask if he has 2 dragons. Alright, do we have 2 dragons? 1 dragon I have. Oh, I don't know, boys. Does this look like a good deal? I don't know if I'm taking an L, but at least I get to finally complete the quest. Okay, I'm taking it. Alright, here you go. This is it, boys. The final trade for the day. Here it comes. Alright, complete. Alright, let's see what we have, boys. Let's see. Alright, so in addition to what we had before, we now have 1 dragon, 1 leopard, 1 doe, and 1 T-Rex. We did get the 6 mythical fruits, and we also got the dragon, so we've completed both quests, and in my eyes, this video was a success. I don't know, you guys tell me if you think I took L's or if this video was good. Today I'm gonna show you how to complete the Saber quest and get the Saber sword, which is no doubt the best sword you could get in First Sea. So first you need to head to Jungle Island. Once you get there, there are 5 hidden buttons hidden in different locations all over the island, and you need to activate all 5. Alright, so just once you touch them, it should light up light green. So don't worry about mine. Yours should be pretty different. Alright, so that's the first one. Alright, so there is also one right over here next to the Blox Fruits gacha. There are 2 over by the Gorilla Island. Let me show you how to find them. Alright, so the first one is hidden right here on this tree. And then when you go over here to the back of the island next to the dock, you'll find one hidden right here. Alright, and the final one should be over on the next side of the island. I should have got that one first, but... So you'll find the final one right here beside these bushes. Alright, so the next thing you need to do is head to this little building in the middle of the island and just go on downstairs. There should be a little passage to go underneath. Alright, you go underneath. And the next thing you need to do is pick up the torch. You're going to need this torch. Once we've gotten our torch, we're going to need to go ahead and head to Desert Island, which I think should be somewhere over here. Alright, let's see. Okay, there it is. Alright, so once you get to the desert island, the first thing you need to do is head to this broken down building right here. You go ahead inside and go down these steps. Alright, so once you've gotten to this door, you're going to need to take your torch and use it to burn the door down. Once you get behind the doors, you'll need to pick up this cup that's in the left side of the room. Once we've gotten our cup, we need to head over to the frozen village. Once you got to the frozen village, head inside of this hidden cave. There you'll find some water dripping from the ice in the ceiling. Use that water and fill the cup. Alright, when the cup is filled, you know the drill. I'm just kidding. Now you need to head to the top of the frozen village. Alright, here you need to go inside this house. You'll find a sick man. Go ahead and talk to him and give him the water. Alright, so once you've finished here, you need to head to the pirate village. Once you've reached the pirate village, go to the rich man. You'll find him right beside this building with the green roof. He's gonna ask you to go defeat the mob leader. And if you go to the back of the island on the right side, you'll notice that the mob island is just straight ahead. Once you've defeated the mob leader, go back to the pirate village and talk to the rich man again. Okay, so when you go back to talk to the rich man, he's gonna thank you and give you this relic as a reward for defeating the mob leader. What you wanna do right now is head back over to Jungle Island. Once you get to the Jungle Island, head over to the spot right here, right below the Blox Fruits gacha. As you can see, there's a hole that shapes exactly like the relic, so go ahead and open. Here you'll find a saber expert, or Shanks, which is a level 200 boss who you can get the saber from if you defeat him. Alright guys, we've defeated the saber expert, and as you can see, he dropped the saber. Alright, that is how you complete the saber quest. I really hope this video helps you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. What's going on guys, welcome back to another video. So I just created this brand new account, and as you can see here, I have 6 hours worth of 2 times EXP. What we're doing here is we're gonna go from level 1 all the way to level 2550, spending 0 Robux, so no pay to win. Alright, get ready bandits. I'm gonna slaughter you one by one. I've already redeemed all the free Blox Fruits codes from the internet, so once these run out, then we are screwed. Alright, time for the next island, and that took us like only 2 minutes because we were at 42 when we started. Alright, we're arriving at jungle. Let's see how long it takes to clear this island. I know bro, I'm a monster. Slaughtering my own race. The gorillas are way stronger than I remembered. When you're at this level at least. Alright Gorilla King, got you right where I want you. Alright, so it's time to leave the jungle island, and we've been here for approximately 10 minutes. And then I got lucky because I was going live at the moment, so some of my followers from TikTok, they wanted to come and help me. Oh, right back at Jungle Island. Oh, I got a chop fruit. This is good. Oh, it was one of them that was corn too. This could be really useful against Bobby in the pirate village. No sword attacks could do me any damage. Oh, it is my lucky day, my friend. I just got a rubber fruit too. Store. I'm gonna use these later. I'm gonna keep myself as a human in case I need to swim. What do you get, bro? What do you get? Oh, not enough money? Oh, no problem. I just got 2 fruits anyway. I mean, thank you. Alright, pirate village, here I come. Wait, let me eat this rubber fruit first. I think it's the best one I've got. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm gonna have to master it though. I finally moved on to the pirate village, and I was gaining levels rapidly thanks to my followers who were helping me out. Then at level 55, I returned to jungle to see if I could get a better fruit. I ended up eating sand because it was low gear. But that was a bad decision though, because I only had one move to use the entire time, and it was taking forever to master. And then I got my second skill, but that was sandfly. Bro, I can't do any damage with sandfly. I ended up changing my stat to melee so I could use combat, and you would never guess what happens next. Oh no freaking way. I'm gonna eat this right away. Hey, who gave me this? Thank you. Bro, somebody dropped ice for me. This was an instant upgrade. In no time, I was already at the next island. And the first thing I did was I went to go get my abilities. I managed to get air jump and aura, but I couldn't get faster because I didn't have enough money. At this point, I was just slicing through the levels. The ice fruit is one of the best for grinding. I was almost invincible. At Marine Fortress, I got the black tape. Alright. Iceberg. That. Oh, I could get flash step now. Let's get these guys. Thank you. And then the craziest thing happened. This guy was trying to give me a Buddha fruit all along, and I didn't notice. 800 stat on my Blox Fruits. Buddha. Where? Oh! No way, bro. No way, bro. No way I just got Buddha. This is crazy. Hey. Thank you, bro. This is where everything gets good for me. I'm even more invincible, but I only have 1 hour 2 times EXP left. Let's make the most of it. At level 384, I finally had enough money to get Water Kung Fu. Alright, we're on to the next quest finally. That took like way too long. Oh, the boss is on. Let me go show you who's the real boss. Alright, let's go. Next quest. Bam. Oh wait, I missed. Bam. 900. Now I got spam some M1. Not even a thunder god. I got him in like 5 seconds, bro. Oh. This. Ah, no. We still need some more levels to get to the next island. That's crazy. Boom. Alright, yes. Next go, guys. Let's go. Alright, time for the fountain. Finally. I wonder if the cyborg's here. Is he? Tell you what, I'm gonna take the quest, and then if he's not, then I'm gonna have to come back all the way over here. Oh wait, I'm not awakened. Oh, he is? Yes, yay! Alright, let's go. Let me get enough damage in. Spamming. More spamming. More spamming. I didn't get to save that last clip, but I finally made it to level 700 and I'm ready for second C. Finally, bro. I started this video like forever ago and now we're finally in second C. Make sure you let me know in the comment section if you want part 2 to this video. And that would be the end of this video. Make sure you guys go check out some other videos on my channel. I'll see you next time. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to get Instinct V2. There's a couple of requirements, so I suggest you listen carefully. Alright, first you have to make sure you're at least level 1800. Next, make sure you've completed the Citizen Quest so you can get the Musketeer hat. You can find the NPC for the Citizen Quest right here in front of Turtle Mansion. And last but not least, you have to make sure that you've fully mastered the Instinct V1. In order for Instinct V1 to be mastered, it has to reach 5,000 EXP points. Once you've mastered Instinct V1, you'll receive the Ultra Instinct title. You can check by the title specialist to see if you've already received it. You can also check the progress for mastering Instinct V1 if you go back to First Sea and go to the Sky Islands and talk to the Instinct teacher. As you can see right here, I have 5,000 EXP points on my Instinct V1, so I have fully mastered the Instinct V1 and I am ready for V2. So once you're level 1800, you have the Musketeer hat, which you can get from the Citizen Quest, and also you've mastered Instinct V1, then this is the next step. You want to go to the Floating Turtle. You need to find this NPC called the Hungry Man. The Hungry Man is located right here in one of these pineapple houses. Alright, so talk to the Hungry Man. He'll give you a quest to go find 3 fruits that is located all over the map. First one is located right here on the Floating Turtle. If you're using Portal, you can easily just teleport to the Turtle Mountain. You'll find the first one right here under this tree. And if you're not using Portal, don't worry. The Turtle Mountain is just right next to the Hungry Man. The next fruit is located on Great Tree. You can find it on the mountain closest to Hydra Island. And the third and final fruit is located right here in Port Town. You can find it at the back left corner of the town. Alright, now that we've gotten all 3 fruits, here's just one more thing we need to do before we head back to the Hungry Man. Head to the Turtle Mansion and talk to the citizen. He's gonna put your fruits in a bowl so you can give it to the Hungry Man. If you go to the Hungry Man with the fruits before you put it in a bowl, he's just gonna send you back to the citizen anyways to put it in a bowl. Also, you can't store any of the items that you'll collect in this quest, so I suggest you do this with your PvP off, because if you die, you might have to start the quest all over again. Okay, now that we've gotten the fruit bowl, it's time we head back to the Hungry Man. This is what the fruit bowl looks like. And quest complete. And now you'll be able to buy Instinct V2 from the Hungry Man for $5 million. And that is how you get Instinct V2. I really hope this video helped somebody. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Beating Blox Fruits using Marco the Phoenix. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I post any decent videos, so I've been working on this one for the past 5 days. I'll be beating all the Blox Fruits main bosses and also getting fully awakened Phoenix, all while making sure our stats is matched out with the bosses. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. As you know, our first boss is the Gorilla King. Alright, let's move on to a second boss, Bobby, which is located at the Pirate Village. Each boss we defeat, the amount of damage we do go up because we have to match all the stats with the bosses. And the next we got Saw, who you can find in the Pirate Village. After defeating Saw, we've unlocked our second skill, Hybrid Flight. A hybrid flight has a decent flight speed. The Yeti, level 105. Then the next boss would be the mob leader. Now we've got the Vice Admiral. The hardest part of doing this is I only have one skill, and it takes like 7 seconds to cool down, and I won't be able to unlock my next attack skill until Mastery 160.
Oh my god! He does it from. Oh my god!
And next up is Warden, Chief Warden, and Swan. For the most part, I've just been spamming the Z skill, Cannon, because it's the only thing I've unlocked. The Magma Admiral. I didn't record the clip when I defeated the Fishman Lord, so I ended up coming back after I defeated the next boss just so I could get the recording. Whisper, level 500. The Thunder God, which is the second to last boss in First Sea. And now the final boss of First Sea, Cyborg. This was also when I realized I've already unlocked my third skill, Regeneration, which regenerates your health in exchange for energy, but doesn't do any damage. Now we've completed first C, let's move on to second C. Our first boss in second C, Diamond level 750. Jeremy, level 850. Fajita, aka the Magma Admiral, 950. And then we've got Don Swan. Smoke Admiral, level 1150. Then we got interrupted by this mammoth user. Finally, I've unlocked my next attack skill. The Awakened Ice Admiral, level 1400, the second to last boss of second C. Here comes that same mammoth user, can't say he's not useful though, haha. And now we on to the final boss of second C. The Tide Keeper. If you're wondering why I haven't awakened my fruit yet, that's because I am waiting until I unlock all the skills for the fruit so I can awaken it all at once. Nice, only 52 mastery points left until we unlock the final skill which will allow us to transform, and then we can get it awakened. Stone. The first boss of 3rd C, located at Port Town. 41 mastery left. "29 mastery left to go. The Kilo Admiral, level 1750. Mastery left, and now we've got Captain Elephant at level 1875. Finally, only 3 mastery points left to unlock the final skill, so I decided to grind some NPCs. Boom. Now we've unlocked all skills for the Phoenix Fruit, it's time I give you a little showcase before we awaken. The flight speed isn't bad. The Z skill also looks good, and it can hit more than one enemy at once. Regeneration Flame does help you regenerate, but it doesn't do any damage yet. Okay, let's get to the final steps. Finally, we have fully awakened Phoenix, let's do a quick showcase. Z skill, Cannon, this looks so good, you can see the difference. And the flames left off also does damage. Blue Flame, which was Regeneration Flame, looks so much better, and it now does damage. The C skill, Flame Exodus. The F skill, Swift Flight, also looks cooler, and when you stop flying around the flame off you cause damage. Now my favorite part, the transformation skill, Blazing Plumage. OMG, so cool, I've been wanting this forever, now let's see the skills in my beast form. When transformed, the F skill turns into an attack skill. And this is what the M1 looks like. The M1 has 3 seconds cooldown. Okay guys, let's get back to work. Our next boss, Beautiful Pirate. Which in my opinion is harder to fight than Big Mom. Tell me what you think in the comments. finally, now we can move on to the next boss. The Cake Queen herself, let's go. And with that, we've now defeated all the main boss and a few others, and as we draw to the end of this video, I just wanna say thank you for watching, and if you made it this far, you're a living legend. I'll see you in the next video.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. No, I know I'm a couple days late, but you know, today we're here with the Ghost Fruit showcase. And first we've got the Z skill, Suffocating Flames, and would you look at that, bro? I didn't even see this coming. I'm not I wasn't even really keeping track of the update because it's been coming so long. Here we got the M1s, and this is sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You can see that little light ray sword. Yeah, well, technically it's gas, not light, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we've shown the Suffocating Flames. Let's take a look at the second skill, Bursting Vapor. And this skill, bro, I don't think it has a limit to how much opponents it can hit at one point. And that third skill I just used a while ago, the C skill, Smog Demon. So we basically summon these little demons, and then all of them just rush the opponent at once, and they do pretty good damage. Look at, let me show you again. Smog Demon, ooh, you can see that. And then we have the flight skill, Traveling Gas. Upon starting off with the flight skill, you can cause damage to the enemies. I think you want to get one hit from the flight skill though. So basically you can also use it for attack. Also it has pretty decent flight speed. Real easy to control, and overall I think this fruit might be better than most of the fruit we had in the previous update. Alright, so we got the M1s, if you can see, suffocating flames, bursting vapor, then we got the smog demons, yeah, boom. Alright, also we have the traveling gas. Oof. Okay, finally the moment has come. Let's take a look at our transformation skill, vapor condensation. Oh my god, would you look at that? It's like a little vapor golem thing, and as you can see, it's somewhat almost like the Buddha, but you have your own M1s. The M1s doesn't do that much damage though, as you can see here. I'm not wearing any equipments though. Alright, so you got the M1s. Yeah, pretty good damage. I mean, not damage, but the speed, so it works out. Alright, so now we got the suffocating flames. Ooh, oh my god, that is so huge. That could take down an whole army. Bursting vapor. Oh, this one's an AoE move. That one's AoE, just like the previous one. Smog demons. You can see the after effect damage. Traveling gas. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know if I wonder if traveling gas does any damage. Let me try it again. So, bro, just look at that, bro. Such huge freaking AoE. Smog demons. And as I thought, it can get anyone within. Bro, so much AoE damage on the transformation. Let me try. Ooh, traveling gas. That's nice. Yeah, man. So I guess. Oh, bro, I think this might be one of my new favorite fruits. Other from the dragon, of course. But yeah, just take a nice look at that. This is the brand new gas fruit in Blox Fruits that came with the new update, and just stay tuned. I currently have a video on the way, Noob to Max, using the new dragon rework, so yeah, just also stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
I will be beating Blox Fruits using Crocodile. First we've got to eat the sand fruit. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Our goal for this video is to beat all the Blox Fruits main bosses, unlock and awaken all the skills for the Sand Fruits, and showcase the awaken and unawaken skills for the Sand Fruit. The first bosses puts us at 10 mastery levels for the Sand Fruit, and we need 15 to unlock our second skill. Sand Flight. Desert Funeral. Before the next skill. Yes! Finally, Sand Tornado. And now we are finished with first C, and we already unlocked 4 out of 5 skills. Once we've unlocked all skills, it's time for awakening. And now we've unlocked the final skill, so you know it's time to awaken. Okay. We have finally awakened, and this is how the skill look now. I'll soon showcase them in combat. Now let's see them in action. Don Swan, level 1000. The sand fruit is so easy to master, and it does heavy damage, also has some great combo opportunities. Bro, I never knew the sand fruit was this up. The range is crazy. Finally, the final boss have been defeated and I found some new potential. The sand fruit is way better than I imagined and now I can't wait to try new fruits. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe for more.